Hey everyone, Wanderbots here, and welcome to Spirit Hunters Infinite Horde 1.0. Came out a week ago? I was really busy. Jin is a... Oh, okay, that's interesting. It's a weapon. I thought this was a character that I just unlocked. Anyway, so yeah, just came out in 1.0 a little while ago. And I meant to get to it, but I was just busy with the next fest. So I figured, let's dive in now. I'm going to play Vivian, and let's try Jin, maybe? Kills with Jin have a 50% chance of dropping EXP souls. Cool. I also don't remember, like, any of what or where. Did I do anything in the Dark Forest? Let's just go here. I'm probably gonna die. Who cares? Oh, it's this level. Oh, right. The characters actually have, like, special effects. Wait, so he rotates, but he doesn't do contact damage. He just fires a fireball. A really good fireball. I'll take it. Increase attack size by 20%? Sure. I probably should get some other weapons here. What else do we want to invest into? Shock Bolt I haven't messed with, and we also have the Shuriken and the Poison Cloud. Let's try Shock Bolts. I think it just zaps everything in my immediate area. That's actually really good. Maybe Ice Ring? Okay, increase damage, increase range. Ah, we also have a reroll. Let's just go for the damage on Shock Bolt. Yeah, there's evolutions and a bunch of just like weird stuff that has changed over the course of this game. I played a lot of it. Freezing damage per tick, it's tempting. Otherwise we could go for something basic like spears, because I think I can only have 4 weapons. Out of the moment. Let's go for the magic mine. I don't have anything specific for damage, but this way I can kite certain enemies around into bombs, and that seems like a good idea. I'll mostly try and focus on Jin though. At least for now. Jin and probably the Thunder Web. Okay, let's start popping these open. Hopefully we can get some kind of detector so I can find those more easily. I'm gonna work on cooldown, especially while my enemies are very weak. Yeah, I put a whole bunch of the time into this game back when it first came out. Ooh, increase attack range? Sure, don't mind if I do. But the developers kind of slowed down a little bit. Actually, attack range? I'm just gonna go for speed and range at the moment. My entire goal is to some degree just to do a bunch of little damage, since most of my enemies are just little enemies and not that threatening. But I think the thing that had actually happened was that the developers had caught COVID or gotten sick with something else, and like it stalled development for like a long time. And so I just kind of like let it drop for a while as other Bullet Heavens were coming out, and I just got like really busy. It was kind of nice to come back and see that, like, yeah, this has changed dramatically in a really good way. Let's just go for the mine cooldown speed. I think I'm also going to... I can't change any of my settings from here. Well, that's unfortunate. The sound effects are a little louder than I like. I just do not do well with repetitive sound effects, like, whatsoever. Let's see. Damage number. What number? So that's the amount of bolts that come out. I'm going to have to try a thunder build. It clearly seems to be pretty good. Freezing size. Let's go for the freezing size. We just want to go for coverage here. Let's see. Number or damage? Let's do damage. And then number. Let's see. Damage? Yeah. I'm gonna just keep looking around and see if I can find something useful. Because there's no map here, right? Yeah. At least not currently. There might be one later. I'd like to get some of the pets if I can get so lucky. And then, obviously, a shop. For the most part, though, meta progression and just killing X amount of types of enemies is probably the most immediately valuable thing to me. Interesting that the ice is a damage over time effect. I'm not big on those, to be honest. Spark turret. Oh. Okay, this is cool. I'm kind of regretting the spark turret. On a functional level, it's not really my thing. Ah, decrease the turret drop rate by a bit, though. Maybe I can actually get that to be really good. Okay, what do we have over here? Big ol' spirit wood. And a chest. I think maybe the implication is I could potentially have up to 2 spark turrets running simultaneously. Yeah. Explosion size. Nah, I'm just gonna go cool down some of those mines. Yeah, because even just reducing that rate by 1 seems to let me get two down simultaneously. So, very worth it. Just not as mobile. Great for moments like this where I'm getting kind of surrounded, though. Okay, let's just go here. We do have a marker. I think that's specifically for a shop. Do I actually have the resources for it? I've got a decent chunk. It wouldn't be a bad idea. Let's see if I can do a little bit more than I have been now. Okay, increased damage. Yeah. Go up here. I do not know what, like, half of these noises I'm hearing are. Oh, hey, this one actually worked out really well. Okay, decrease cooldown on Jin. No, spark turret drop rate. Because, boy, if I can just have a bunch of these things down, that's going to make differences. Okay. I'm just going to keep making Jin attack really fast. Then I'll just hang out here. Kind of working. Okay, so pull enemies away from you. At intervals, stay in the circle. Digs for loot every X seconds. Magnet range. Base damage by 5. Base damage by 5 might actually be really good here. I think I'm still going to go for Scoop. Like, Mag Slime is great. Don't get me wrong. But Scoop getting me, like, heals in the middle of a boss fight, kind of hard to pass up on. Okay. More damage? No. Cooldown. Okay, I've got loads. So what do we have? Damage mitigation? No. Blue souls are worth more EXP. Yeah, we'll buy that. Alright. There goes all of that. Ooh, that's a big bonus. Reduce turret drop rate even further. Damage, attack range. No, I think I'm going to give Jin a bit of a bonus for a moment. Boy, the shock turrets are actually really good. I'm going to keep working on Jin's attack speed. I'm going to do size? Maybe, maybe not. Okay, then we've got a boss somewhere in the area. Over here. There you are. Problem solved. Okay, increase attack size, range, cooldown rate. Didn't actually get anything cool out of that. I was hoping the bosses would give me pets, but I guess I'll just accept that they give me items. Let's see, damage. Yeah. It does look like the weapons scale better now. Like, they've got a much higher upper limit, and it scales a little bit based on kind of what makes sense. So this only goes up to 10, this goes up to 20, if you wanted to do a lot of damage. Which I kind of do. I just want the dude to be just chucking mega fireballs at everything. Okay, decrease cooldown rate. Yeah. Get one of those if I can get over to it. Unfortunately, some of the level design here is a little on the scuffed side. Okay, attack range, attack size. Now I'm gonna go for the range. Yeah, I'd like to get that mine, if it'll let me. I just don't know if it's going to. Gosh, I should almost just maybe stream some of these. I've mostly been doing streamed playthroughs of games. Let's see, number of shock bolts? Yeah. I've been doing streamed playthroughs of games that actually have definitive endings, so I don't have to worry about, like, feeling compelled to continue to do more. But it might not be a bad idea for me at some point to actually say, like, yeah, let's reroll this. Attack size, just more damage. To just say, like, yeah, let's stream a bunch of Spirit Hunters again. I think the thing is, it's a little harder with games like this because I could actually do multiple episodes and have it be fine on YouTube, whereas like a full linear playthrough of a plot-based game, streaming is kind of my only option, because the algorithm is just like, no, don't do that. And I'm like, but I like finishing games. I don't know. It's a weird and slightly harsh trade-off that I'm going to be talking about a lot. There we go. What else do we have around here? Hey, more mining. I'm just trying to get as much meta progression as I can. We need an X amount of like kills of certain monsters, but I don't exactly know which ones. And so I think to some degree it's just going to be better for me to I just throw myself into random levels and just hope he gives me what I want. You want to pop this open? Yeah. I got enough money. Do we even want? No, but we do want Slather. Buy all of those. That should be a nice... Oh, yeah, we do want the medium stack of runes. So I can use those. More damage on Jin, make him absurd. Boy, look at him go. Oops. Don't take too much. Said I'm not too worried about damage. Like, my original couple... my early days of playing this game was always a little risky and hard. Now it's not too bad. Do we want Hardy or more EXP? Let's go for the more EXP. Hardy is tempting, though. Very useful against bosses. Let's see, attack range? No. Number of bolts. Also looks like we've got a couple of shops that I can access. That'd be a bad idea. I think I didn't have the sound effects on when playing this game. I might have to turn them back on. Let's just do extra quantities of bolts. I don't know if the bolts can multi-hit an enemy, but they seem to be just ripping through them. Let's see. Let's go with this. Do we just have two shops like right next to each other? That's great. I just wish I had the money. It's explosion size? No. Yeah, maybe I should increase his explosion size. It'd be kind of nice if increasing the explosion size of the magic mine increased everything else's explosion size too. Oh, that would have actually been really cool. If, like, everything else gets a quarter of the effect. I'm just gonna make Jin absurd. Like, in a limited targeted environment, I kind of hope to get him strong enough that he can just beast bosses. Because it's kind of what I'm going to need him most for. Grab that. Let's see, range. I just don't think range is going to make any kind of meaningful difference here. Let's pop these open. And then I will probably head back down. Because, yeah, we had those 2 shops directly south of me. Okay, next level scoop. Yeah, next level scoop. The area size? Yeah. A bunch of money. Still not enough for for 2 shops simultaneously, though. Go back down here, because there was another treasure chest. Yeah, there's always something to loot. There we go. Boy, these ghosts are, like, actually freaky looking. But then again, I don't know. What originally even drew me to this game was just the fact that it looks super cool. Do we want to just do raw damage? Or, no, let's keep going attack size. I might also want to give him the range. In retrospect. Because it does have pierce. It's just so short range, it looks like it terminates. Okay. Mag slime? Yeah. I don't need Drilla. Actually, in that case, we can probably go pop open the other one. I'm gonna snag just a smidge of cash. Unless that was a crystal. Okay, going for the crystal first. We'll definitely have to do some of the harder levels, too. I think we're currently on an easier one. I feel like I got a decent amount of resources off of it, just not a lot. Let's see, attack size, attack damage. I'm gonna go for size. There we go. The fact that I cannot access an options menu to turn these sound effects down is slightly torturous. But, I mean, flip side, I guess now I know for a fact, turn it off, never turn them back on again. Let's see. Let's go for the runes. Needed more money. It's fine. I don't think we need the extra health, to be honest. It'd be nice, but meh. I'm gonna check something. Level 25. So Jin is actually done. I can't do anything else with him. Whoa, what is this? I've never seen one of these before. Whatever it is, it looks like it had a lot of cool stuff for me. Nice. Let's see. Let's go for explosion size, and yeah, I should have, rather than going for that size, I should have gone for range on Jin. Then again, I don't know. I think his current setup is not heinous. Could just be slightly better. Okay, there's a boss on the other side of that. That's fine. Yeah, I'm just gonna keep increasing this freeze size as well. Let's see. Magic Mind damage. No. I'm just gonna keep going freeze size on this one, just for the sake of it. Clearing as many enemies as possible. Damage per tick, tempting. But kind of my main goal with it is just to freeze the heck out of things. And keep it locked down. Let's see. Freeze duration? Yeah. Get that second duration, seeing as it's a singular upgrade. Freeze size? Yeah. Unless there's something that specifically affects freeze cooldown. Whoa, that's a big crystal. If I can't affect the speed at which freeze charges, then I might as well just go for maximum range. There we go. Yeah. Another boss. Oh, it's the little Grim Reaper. Welcome to Shock Alley. You died. Right, snag all that. Let's see. Anything else? Crystals are worth one more. I really wish that worked retroactively. I know the last time I did this as a video, I was just like, does it work retroactively? And everybody was like, no, of course not, you fool. And I'm like, thanks. I think I'd like phrased it kind of bad, but it was just like, I don't know. It just stuck in my head. Because boy, if that thing worked retroactively, it would be absurd. If there was a pet I could start with, it would be that one. Because being able to double all of the crystals I have gained thus far, or even potentially triple them, would just be upsettingly good. Okay. Freeze tick rate. I don't even know if there's anything else other than just freeze damage per second. I bet there's other banners I can unlock for it. That's my general assumption. Maybe. I've got another shop, but I don't have a whole lot of money. And my landmines are great, except for the fact that, and my landmines are great except for the fact that most enemies aren't even going to be touching them. Oh. Unfortunately, freeze is completely useless against this guy. Okay, I wanted that chest, but I am not getting that chest. That's fine. I'll have to see if there's a turbo mode for this. Just like twice as fast would be kind of nice. Oh well. So first and foremost, let's go back. Go into options and kill the sound effects forever. I'm gonna turn off boss flash as well. Alright, so let's take a look at what we've got. So we've unlocked every move in the game. Range banner upgrades increased by 5%. Yeah, that's actually kind of good. Cemetery hard mode. Sure. And then there's the ultra hard mode, but we can't do that yet. Holy smokes, this got big. Damage. Hero damage by 10, but I need 10 of whatever this is. Presumably from harder bosses. Win one challenge, Conrad. Well, we don't have that. Oh, Spirit Hunter Shakpana. Alright. Plague and Poison. Coins are worth more. Ricochet mod banner, but I gotta get the Spirit Banshee for that. Hero health. Final Strike mod banner. Necronomicon leveling up does damage to enemies. Zap Mines mod. With magic mines. Okay, let's snag that one. They're very expensive. Do we want to do it? I guess I'm gonna work on that. Everything is expensive here, but I think it does get cheaper as we go along. Orbital fired. Oh. Plus 2 poison cloud damage over time. 4 damage over time to shock bolt. It was just damage over time to actually everything. Well, do we want to try the zap mines? Completely tempting. What else do we have? Splinters. There's also challenges. Conrad challenges. Oh. Oh. Uh-oh. So what is this? Let's just pick this one. Do we start with these? I'm confused. Oh. So build a challenge. No bone, no scythe. Poison, okay. I did like the ice ring. That was actually shockingly good. Okay. And we're gonna have to just boost these up. So let's go cooldown rating for this. And then, yeah, why don't we get the magic mine as well? Okay, freeze size, crit chance. No, I'll just go for the freeze size for the time being. See what else we can get. So yeah, it looks like we've got a bunch of these challenge runs that we can do. I almost kind of wish it was, rather than something that you pick, it was just something that would pop up like, hey, do you want to do this challenge? Maybe, maybe not. But it seems like this is going to unlock us a lot more stuff. Unfortunately, I've got a bunch of these characters that I'm then going to have to do this challenge for. And unfortunately, this specific region at the moment is very easy. Do we want to just get the magic mine? No, let's work on the poison cloud. Also, looks like, unfortunately, my poison clouds only fire laterally. Not a big deal. But I was hoping I could kind of use it vertically. Reroll. I mean, we could just do spears. I'm not sure if I want to do these challenges. I don't necessarily hate the idea of them, but I think I might want to... do I leave them for later? No, I should probably focus on them first. Because meta progression will come no matter what I do. These are things that I specifically have to intend to do. They're just slightly more effort. And they bring me to places that I might not necessarily want to be at the moment. But still, I don't hate it. I think it's just one of those that I wish I'd known about these challenges earlier. Alright, get Mag Slime up. Because yeah, my entire goal, to some degree, well, I mean, to some degree, 100% is just to max out these two things. That I can actually use them. I didn't realize the poison had a slow effect. That's useful. I don't know why my throat's been super tickly lately. Okay. Bonus damage, attack size. I think I'd rather go for the damage. You can make the spears big. I just don't find it particularly amazing. Alright, so that should be challenge number 1. Yeah, you know what? Let's focus on some of these. I'm probably going to do a couple of episodes of this over the next couple of weeks. Largely just due to the fact that the Steam Next Fest, or Steam Next Fest into the Steam sale means not a whole lot of new releases. There's like 1 or 2. But then otherwise things are going to get kind of, it's going to be slow for a little while. It's a good time for me to play a little bit of this game. Either with some streams or... with either some streams or just like standalone YouTube videos, depending on how I'm feeling. But it might also be one of those that I specifically invest into. I might actually play some of this just on my Steam Deck. Just probably to grind out some of the really easy challenges that aren't going to be the most interesting. Not to say that this is critically boring, but boy, doing this challenge with like a fresh save would have made a lot of sense. Ooh, poison damage by 4 per tick. Yeah, let's get that. You poison sucker. I'll definitely have to try this poison with the witch doctor character. Let's see. And since we're on the easiest difficulty, we don't really need a whole lot of tick rate on this. No matter what, we want to go for the cooldown rate. So I can just be clouding up constantly. Like, tick rate, size, or cooldown speed, size, and a little bit of damage. I don't think we need more duration at this point. My enemies just aren't going to last long enough. That slow effect is really good, though. I'll have to keep that in mind. Surprised I haven't found a merchant yet. I wonder if it's actually something where it's based on how much money you have. Maybe a merchant doesn't show up until you have over 1,000. Or, I don't know. It doesn't really matter. Or maybe merchants just don't show up until you've actually cleared X amount of the level, like after your first boss. Might actually be it. Let's just keep going for that duration. Ooh, there's a big chest up there, too. Unfortunately... Oh, I see. I'm just gonna chase this thing for a while. Oh, wait, hold up. I don't think I can do that much damage to it. No, okay, we gotta stop. There's too many goodies here that I've got to go back for. Do we want to do we even want Scoop? I like Scoop. Okay, so let's go here. Grab these 2 crystal mines. Breaking wind, absolutely. Let me see. That's level 50. A little bit more I can do with that. Thanks. I found all of the cool things. I'm also very glad that bosses are now marked. That was something that they didn't used to do. You could lose a boss forever. And I always find that a little dubious. Another scoop, another scoop. Yeah, we got plenty of time, I think. Good chance. Let's just reroll. Oh, you can actually hurt it. Unfortunately, this is not a build for that. Where was it? Here it was. I said I can freeze that guy. Oh, wow. The mystical triumvirate. Rip money. We do have Slather. Super tempting. There it is. Chris. Because we just got a whole bunch of crystals and I'm not about to pass that up. Okay. Cloud size, poison damage per tick. We'll do one more of those. Where was it? I don't remember if this is what I was looking for, but it also doesn't really matter too much. Let's see, increase arrow amount, breaking wind amount. Work on just finishing off the poison. Arrow amount, yep. Damage. Breaking window bounce. All right, so this is officially starting to get kind of silly, which is exactly what I'm looking for. And honestly, what this game had needed all that time, you know, back when I was first playing this game, it just didn't have that, like, full nonsense roguelike scalability that I look for. And it's really nice to see that it actually has that now, in spades. I think compared to a couple other ones, it's still gonna feel a little thin. But that might just be a kind of personal preference deal. We still got plenty of time, but I very much want to max out my bow and my clouds before I do too much more. Hopefully we can actually boost the crystal gain, because even though I do need like certain kill banners and some other things, just having oodles of... Oh, there's no upper limit to that. Oh, that's upsettingly good. Because now we can just grab a Slather for even more base damage. We got a shop down here. I hope it's a meta progression to specifically reveal... Let's see. I don't know. I think my Breaking Winds... no, we could do like one or two more on that. But I almost might want extra duration. Do I want... Yeah, I'll just go for the crit on the arrows. But yeah, no matter what, we still need a lot of crystals. I think we get more on harder difficulties, but at least I can go, like, turbo mining here. Okay, pop in. Bundle of crystals, bundle of medium runes. Do you want to get Drilla? Yeah, I'm just gonna snag Drilla. I don't hate Drilla. I don't necessarily, like, care for it that much. But if I'm going to be running around looking for things to mine and interact with, we want him immediately. Okay. Duration damage. Cooldown reduction. Still don't think I have any... Yeah, I don't know where anything cool could be. Whenever there's landmarks, that's usually a spot to go check out. Okay, increase the arrow amount by 1? Yeah. Unlike the, Breaking Winds, that one actually does have an upper limit. And we kind of want to hit it. Other shop? I got the money. For attack size. This might actually be a boss I need to kill. Oh, is it splitting my damage up across the arrows? It is. That's an interesting one. That's fine. Let's see. More damage? Damage, attack size. I'll do damage if I can. Yeah, the crit chance isn't terrible. It's not... I don't know. I think the crit chance is fine. It scales up reasonably well enough. Okay, Slather. Mine even faster. Honestly, we don't need the damage. So let's go for turbo mining. Yeah, if I can interact with these really quickly, then I can just keep zipping. Okay, stack of crystals, not that it's too much. Do that. That should be a whole mess of stuff. So this is very much what I'm kind of hoping to find here. I don't know how many crystals he's going to drop. I get stuck. Pack size. Okay, do we keep going? No. It's going to be a bit of a pain to chase that thing anyway. With another build that is more focused on direct damage, I think it'd be worth it, but this is not one of those. Okay, we've got plenty of time. There's actually, it feels like there's more bosses here, but that might just be me. Completely absurd mining speed. Yep, that's what I'm looking for. Unfortunately, I don't think that applies to chests. I think that is only crystals. Which kind of sucks. I was really hoping it would apply to this too. Just for speed and efficiency. I wonder if I actually... Oh, it's a cookie sand monster. That's funny. Reroll. I guess I'll just go for the raw damage. Alright, so we've completed the challenge, yeah? Yeah, we're good. We need a bit more money, but we should have plenty of that in spades. And I can just kind of do whatever I want. I'll just go for a spear. I don't think I'm going to try too hard on ice. Wow, that's zippy. Okay, crystals. Ah, not quite enough. Oh well. Our entire goal here, find more crystals. There's another shop. We do actually have a decent amount of money already. And, I mean, there's a crystal thing. Yeah, it's fine. You look spicy. And slightly dangerous, actually. Boost the damage of my spears a smidge. Ow. It bothers me to no end that bosses are immune to damage over time effects. Like, especially for a game like this, that's just bad. Because I've got two specific damage over time effects on this character. And admittedly, like, I'm not that reliant on their damage, but losing that sucks. Okay. I guess open this one up too soon, but we got all the crystals that we need. And there's another shop. Just keep finding these. I mean, this part's working. I was hoping to find another one of those, like, big crystal chunks. But I'll take what I can get. If it's going to be a small one, it's going to be a small one. Okay. Yeah, I don't have enough money for that tent. I guess we could just go, like, straight south from it. See if we can get enough cash. Just from this immediate vicinity. I do not know why this is immediately putting me in the mood for, like, Gauntlet Dark Legacy. I've not played that game in, like, 20 years. I don't know, just something about it. Yeah, I'm just gonna make my spears do a heck ton of damage. Kinda no reason not to. Because I have enough AoEs, now I just need something that's specifically going to ruin anything big that gets close to me. That's free size cooldown. I think the cooldown's still worth it, though. Yeah, let's just do cooldown and raw damage. Usually I go for like saturation fire with the spears. But I think if I can just have it so anything gets close to me gets a spear to the face. That seems like a good mix. I saw all these cactuses and I'm like, that's a lot of enemies. I was wrong. Don't have enough? Yeah, I guess we'll get another Slather. Sure. Okay. Cooldown? Yeah. Fortunately, I don't think I have any of the spear evolutions yet. I don't strictly need them, but they do definitely make a difference. And I don't think I care too much for the split fire on the bow, but the split fire on the poison is silly. It's silly and very effective. Also, yeah, sadly, the crystal pet does not, we do not get more. However, Slather now does plus 30 damage on top of all of my other damage that I do. At least the boss can be poisoned. Bye, boss. That's nice and easy. Yeah, so do you just magnet in everything that you left behind? I suppose so. That poison cloud did a lot of damage. Wild thing is the spears with only just damage and cooldown reduction did almost as much damage as that bow. Alright, so if I go back to... Oh, if I go back to Ledger, her. Yep, so we've got one challenge done. Hero to see their challenge button show the zone and difficulty. Challenges can only be completed once. Required abilities, mods, and pets. Minimum requirement, X means you can't use it for the challenge. Beating of the boss is how to win the challenge, and start, if it's not selectable, missing some of the abilities. Well, that's fine. But, so, yeah, if we went up back over here, maybe not that one. Yeah, 2 challenges with Conrad. So there are some of these that I'm just not going to be able to unlock until I've done those challenges. Which is fine. Ooh, bomb pods. Tanglevine. Yes, let's pick up some of those. Trove. Points you towards the nearest treasure chest. Ooh, that is useful. What else do we have? Pet cages open faster. Rune drop rate. I mean, that would be pretty good. Oracle exchange currency for you. Let's actually snag that so we can get the sickle hero as well. Okay, oh, so we can convert all of these down if we wanted to. Which is actually really helpful. Huh, funny. This got moved, so I have access to it when I shouldn't. Let's see, Highlands Viper Battle. Doubles all runes. Ooh, that's a good pet. Oh, but I gotta finish a challenge. Increases all damage over time. Oh, but that's a pet. All hero damage by a smidge. Oh, lockpick. Maybe I shouldn't have done that. Oh well, too late now. Okay, what can I invest some money into? Yeah, unfortunately a lot of these just aren't gonna work. Oh hey, we can get hard mode. Right. We don't have any grand ghosties. So we can snag that, and at some point get the magic mind banner upgrade. Oh gosh, that scales the damage even higher. That'll be fun. For now though, I think this is a good stopping point. Game's still kind of long, but it's definitely improved dramatically, and I'm very much looking forward to just diving into this default. No idea. I'm looking forward to maybe getting a little further with this and getting out to some kind of the outer web. I was expecting it to get even bigger. I remember when I originally played this game, I was like, oh, the web seems like it's going to extend so much further. And it kind of did. Just not quite as far as I was hoping it would. But that's fine. For now, though, ooh, ability mod, Vile Aura. I might have to think about that. Anyway, for now, this is a good stopping point, but Spirit Hunters Infinite Horde is available on Steam in 1.0 as of last week? Something like, yeah, June 20th. So actually a week ago, today of this recording. I don't know when the video is going out, but still. And it's $8, but you're more than going to get your money's worth out of just the sheer amount of content in this game, and also of all the bullet heavens I've played. Still remains one of the prettiest, just in terms of the visual style and the hand-painted creatures. But I guess with all of that said, if you guys like this video in any way, shape, or form, leave me a like, helps more than you know, and if you want to see more rad new games every single day, then hit subscribe because I got tons to check out and show off. With that, thanks for watching. I'll see you next time.